Oh, hey, how are ya? And we are back here with what will be our final show of the year. How sad it is indeed. Has been a nice time, though. I'm your host, Justin McCagnon, and tonight I'm just going to recap the sports of this year. Xander has gone MIA, we don't know where the hell he is gone, and everyone else has just deserted us. That's what you get for being nice, Amanda. There are a lot of good and some bad for the Minutemen this year. It's been a rocky year for UMass sports, and we are going to cover all of it. So stay tuned and get comfortable because this is UMass Sports Weekly. And we're back once again. I have to say it's been an interesting year. We started with 12 people and somehow we are now dwindled to 3. How fucking amazing that is. But anywho, let's get on with the show. The first part we want to talk about is football. The Gridiron Gang for UMass had a lot of promise and unfortunately things didn't turn out the way they wanted. The Minutemen lost 3 in a row and ended the season 4-8 with no bowl game appearances. Another tough season for the Minutemen, and once again fans are left in a tizzy as to what will happen next year. Will they be 6-6? Will they be the Cleveland Browns and go 0-12? We never know with this team because they are a legitimate seesaw, to say the least. One week they're awesome, and the next they look like dog shit. Who knows? We sure as hell won't. We do know that we will be right back, though, to talk about the women's basketball team from this past year, here on UMass Sports Weekly. And we're back. For this segment, the women's basketball team is up for discussion. The women's basketball team had a lot of promise this year. There were a lot of close games that they lost, and they could have easily had a couple more wins if they had just stuck it out a little longer into the fourth quarter. They ended the season with a 3-game win streak and a 14-15 record. They then lost in the first round of the A-10 tournament to St. Louis by a score of 70-64. Not exactly what they wanted to end the season, but the Minutewomen do have some promising young talent in rising freshman Bree Hampton-Bay, and I expect this team to have a breakout season next year. When we return, we will talk about some of the bright spots in UMass athletics, starting with the men's soccer team. Stay tuned as you're watching UMass Sports Weekly. And just like magic, we're back again. This time we'll be speaking about the men's soccer team. Yes, it seems like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, but the men's soccer team did have a season and they were damn good. I had the honor of being the reporter for them, and let me tell you, they were something to watch. The team ended the regular season on a loss to Fordham, but that didn't kill their confidence as the Minutemen won the A-10 tournament with wins over VCU, St. Louis, and Fordham. A truly fantastic ending for the Minutemen, who would then lose the first round of the NCAA tournament to Colgate by a score of 2-0. Personally, though, that doesn't matter. The Minutemen shocked everyone this year. They came out the ceiling high after an unforgettable 2016 campaign where they lost 9 games. They shocked everyone, and with the momentum, everyone should be keeping their eyes on the Minutemen soccer team this coming fall semester, because they are due for another big season. When we return, we will have the final segment of the semester as I talk about another bright spot of the Minutemen athletic season, the men's hockey team. Stay tuned because this is UMass Sports Weekly. And just like that, we're at the final segment of this semester. For this last segment, I will talk about the men's hockey team who came in with high expectations, and they didn't disappoint. The Minutemen hockey team came off to a hot start, but then cooled off a little. They beat some top-ranked Hockey East opponents, and they were able to spearhead a home playoff series for the first time in 10 years. How about that, folks? They beat Vermont in their very first home playoff series, but would lose to powerhouse Northeastern a week later. However, the Minutemen made all UMass fans quite proud. Hockey is a big sport in Massachusetts, and UMass was able to compete with some of the best in the NCAA Hockey League. When fans root for UMass, we know who they'll be rooting for. This team has everyone returning from this past year's campaign, and they are poised to excite next year. Stay tuned, UMass. These Minutemen aren't done yet. And just like that, we are done for the semester. It has been a wild ride here at UVC. We had some great characters come onto the show, such as Mia Durack, myself, not to brag, Xander, maybe, Sam the Minuteman, and all the athletes who showed up to talk to us. We thank you all. To all the assholes who left midway through the year, fuck you. And to our producer, Amanda, thank you for your efforts. The show wouldn't have been the same without you. To all the UMass viewers, good luck in finals and have a magical summer break. This is UVC signing off for the last time.